All right, all right, all right. Here we are. What is up, everybody? I'm so excited, per usual. You know me, I don't ever do anything less than 1,000% excited. Man, I have put in so much work and all the whole week. I've been so excited for this moment right now with you. So thank you so much for coming on with me live tonight. We've got some cool things to cover. We're gonna get after it. Woo! All right, coming in, coming in. So it's 5 o'clock. It's time to get this party started. It's the hashtag Glute Doper gang. Everyone here, you are my people. I am so stoked to be here for you. And as we get this thing started, we're going to give a few minutes for everyone to come on and get in here. As always, thank you so much for spending the time with me. I know we are busy people in this busy world and we want to accomplish great things. So thank you for spending the time with me today. I'm super stoked on it. So you guys are making history with me. This is the first time we're doing a live webinar. I do a lot of stuff live on Instagram. I do a lot of stuff live on the Facebook, and I have fun with those. But I wanted to start doing some things that are a little more intimate, a little more formal, things where I can offer a lot more value and teach you guys stuff that really empowers you to not only be the best damn bike riders in the damn country, the world, wherever you are, but also to take all of this awesome knowledge that the Glute Doper life is all about and apply it to you. So we're getting that started today, and I am ready to go. Here we go. Let's get this thing started. All right. So welcome, the Glute Doping Challenge webinar. The first time ever. Let's do this. All right. I'm excited. You get excited. Here's what we're going to be covering today. You ready? You ready in my very intimate, secret kind of lighting right here? All right. So let's check this out. Let's get this party started. All right. As you all know, because you registered for this awesome webinar, we're going to be talking about this. This is my promise to you. All right. How to discover your greatest cycling performance limitations and create a personal success plan without ever leaving your living room, where I am right now. All right. Doesn't that sound awesome? You guys ready to get started with that? I mean, this is some crazy shit, and I can't wait to share it with you. So my goal is to empower you all to be able to do just that. All right. Figure out your cycling limitations and create a plan for success to fit within your busy lives and live your full potential. So in order to do that, I need you to pay attention today. All right. So put your other screens away, like my phone, which I'm like crazy addicted to. Like that sucker is like off and in the drawer. All right. Sit down, get comfy, grab some notes. We're going to be taking notes on this because you're going to want to learn this stuff. Give me your full attention and I will give you my 1,000% energy. I don't know any way else. You guys ready? All right. No distractions. Promise? Say, hell yeah, Timmy. I promise. I got this. Let's do it. All right. So what makes this webinar different? All right. This is not some fad workout. This is not some new diet that you're like, oh, that's cool. And then like it fizzles out next year. No. All right. The shit we're covering tonight is evergreen. All right. It is tried and true. It lasts forever. All right. So you pay attention tonight. You're going to take this value not only into the next week, the month, the year, but if you do it right, the rest of your life. Is that not important? That's very important. So pay attention. All right. So on that note, if you stay until the end and you dedicate that time and energy with me tonight, I've got a special offer for you guys. It's only for the people on this webinar. I take care of my people. All right. Us Glute Dopers, we look out for each other. I am one of you and I will take care of you. So stay until the end. Got a special offer just for people on this webinar. All right. Everyone else out there is a bunch of fakers. All right. No, they're the dabblers. We're the doers. Hang to the end. I got you. All right. Who am I? Well, I'm blocking myself here, but who am I? I'm Dr. Tim Wu. I'm a physical therapist. Yes, I am. I am the founder of SoCal Bike PT. Here in Southern California, we've got a clinic. We work with bike riders. We're awesome. We specialize in serving cyclists. Like, that's it. That's all we serve. It's rare. That's all we do. All right. I help my people. Cyclists are my people, and my job is to help you guys with everything possible. And part of that has led to some really cool opportunities. We've been able to become the official physical therapist for the Legion of Los Angeles team. which is pretty freaking cool. We've also had a chance to work with a vegan cyclist, my good friend Tyler Pierce. If you guys all know, his videos on YouTube are amazing. I was a huge fan for a long time. It got me into bike riding a lot more and more. So same thing with Justin Williams and the whole, Legion of Los Angeles team. Like being able to work with them has given me a lot of these insights with working with some of the higher level riders and the people that do this almost for a living, and figure out what works for them and take some of that to teach you today. So through the past couple of years of SoCal Bike PT, the actual physical clinic here in Rancho Cucamonga, I've helped over 100 riders, first of all, get out of pain, because fuck pain, that sucks, and then maximize their potential as a cyclist. Like we've gone from out of pain to like I'm good to like I can ride and like I've never ridden before, and that is incredible. And some of them, even without ever seeing them in person, like that's crazy. Only through teaching through the internet, like we're doing right now. And the best example of that is my good friend Tyler, the vegan cyclist. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, but that is true. You can learn through this medium how to accomplish all these great things we're going to talk about today. And then on a personal note, I'm a cyclist. I'm about 10 years in of like consistently training and racing. I mean, shit, like my bike's right there. Like, like I'm one of you guys. I think about bikes, I ride bikes, I train bikes. It honestly is what dictates all my day. When's my next ride? How am I going to be training? What I'm eating? Like I'm a cyclist and I get it. I get you. All right. So that's who I am. If you didn't know, now you know. Woo. So in my career, both as a cyclist and as a physical therapist, I've done a lot of things right. All right. Else we wouldn't have gotten this far. So that's the cool stuff. But the hard stuff is what a lot of the things I've done wrong. And what we've done wrong, kind of had to learn the hard way. We're going to talk about that. So after 8 years of kind of playing in the realm of physical therapy and working with cyclists and learning about the human body and all the experiences I've gained, I've kind of learned a few things. And one of them is this: most riders have the same common problems that are holding them back. Whether you're a recreational rider, the weekend warrior, you live for the coffee ride, you go out there and you do your best, and it's like you're setting PRs on the metric century, all the way up to the pros. I've worked every end of the spectrum. Most riders have the same common problems. Even Tommy here has got the same common problems that we do, all right? These people are not like gods that are just immune to these same issues, all right? But I've also learned, after doing this for about 8 years now, is that few people actually understand what cyclists go through and how to help them. How many of you have ever been told by a doctor, if you've ever gone to them, and they've said, just ride less, right? I've had that. Ride less, not bad. Ride more, ride better, ride faster, ride stronger. But the other thing I've learned in these 8 years is these problems, these common problems, the same ones that most of us have, they are completely fixable by you. Yes, you. And we're going to talk about that today. You just need to be trained. Like all things, you just need to be trained. So you ready? You ready to hit it? You ready to move on? All right. So I, Dr. Tim Wu, discovered this the hard way. All right. But you, because you're my people, and I'm going to take care of you because we got to take care of each other, you get to cheat and get the easy way. Who wants the easy way? Shit, if I can go back, I would take it the easy way. All right. Who wants the easy way? Yes, I want the easy way. But let's talk about the hard way first. Okay. The hard way is this: you ride, you train. Me, I go race, and then stuff starts to hurt. All right. For me, it's kind of like knees, especially my right knee. Ugh, my back. And then I have no idea why. Like really, it's just like, but I'm supposed to ride more. So what happens is we go to the internets, Dr. Google. We always refer to Dr. Google. You try the standard stuff on Google. Try icing. Oh, just ice it. Oh, it's going to go away. Go get a massage. And massages feel great, but they don't fix much. You try stretching. You try ibuprofen, which slamming Tylenols after rides. You try topical creams and foam rolling, which I died laughing. I forget who it was that sent me this meme. It's like, I'm just going to slap some foam rolling on there. And that's going to solve all things. So it's just not going to happen. So real quick, I see you guys, you got hands up, you got questions. We're going to get to that. Don't worry. I will make plenty of time at the end to answer all your questions. But we're going to talk about the hard way. I'm going to teach you guys the easy way, okay? So save those questions. I promise I will answer them. I blocked out plenty of time. We got no kids here. It's just, I'm not on dad duty. I'm here for you guys. So back to the hard way, all right? We've tried the standard stuff on Google. I've been there. Didn't work. So then go see my doctor, or you go see your doctor. First of all, long wait. It's like, all right, I got to get in. And it's like, well, I'm missing weeks of rides. My friends are going on rides without me. And we get there and they say, yo, man, just ride less. Just rest it. And it's like, well, that's not a solution. Like, I came for help. What the hell? So then maybe here's another one. You go see a PT, like, oh, that's what we do, physical therapy, or like a good personal trainer. And then they don't know anything about cycling. It's like, you go in there and they go, yeah, my knee hurts. I said this, my knee hurts when about 40 miles into my training ride. And they said, why do you need to ride 40 miles? That seems far enough. It's just like, oh my God, who are you? Like, you just don't get it. I just never felt understood. You ever feel like that? Right? Like, I just don't know about cycling. So frustrating. That's the hard way. So then now what? We're left with this choice. Like, just ride in pain, or stuff doesn't feel good, or quit. And that's where most of us are at in the past. It's like, well, just ride in pain, or do I just like quit? And I don't know about you. I never thought that quitting was an option. So I did the hard way, which was I spent 8 years of going to school and experimenting. I went to University of Laverne and got a first degree in movement and sports science, looking at how the body works and kinesiology, and then went on to get a doctorate, another 3 years of school. And the whole time, at some point, I'll pull out all my old experiments from back in the day. They're pretty fun. Experimenting on the cyclist body, the biomechanics, the psychology of all of this stuff. Don't forget, it's important. And I had to go through all that. And after all that time, I finally figured out how to become faster and stronger than ever. Like right now, I am faster and stronger than ever by all the numbers than back in the day when like I was young and vibrant. And I call this my so-called bike PT superpower, because now I know how to fix any of these things that start to hurt. I know how to see, like, all right, let me identify my limitations. Bam. Let's create a plan to fix them. Bam, bam. And then let's go out there and ride as fast and strong as ever. It's a fucking superpower. And I love it. It's not fair that the hard way, you have to go through all that. It's just not. So who wants to see the easy way? Who wants the easy way that you can do it yourself without ever leaving your living room? That's awesome. Who wants that? I would have wanted that back in the day. Hell yeah. So in the past year, though, I've also helped dozens of riders fix their problems themselves. So it's not just some fake thing that like I had to go and do all this and I've got this. No, like it's not just me. I've been able to help dozens and dozens of other people in person just in this past year. It's only November. Like y'all see on Instagram, y'all see on Facebook, I'm working with people every damn day and we are making them indestructible. And some of them I didn't even see in person, like Tyler, vegan cyclist. So this is a good point. I got to put this disclaimer out there and you can take the time to read it, but here's what I mean. So results are not typical. I'm not promising some magical pill to give you all this stuff. You're bike riders, all right? You're cyclists. You understand you got to work it and earn it. So there's no replacement for the direct attention and care of a skilled PT to like diagnose problems. Like, you know that. But the purpose of this webinar and what we're going to get into is to teach you and empower you to understand not only how your body works, but what to do yourself if something starts to go a little sideways, and give you the tools and the resources to take care of it yourself. That's an amazing evergreen power that allows you to get back in the saddle of riding your best for the rest of your life and not miss out on stuff. I can't tell me how many things I've missed out on, how many seasons I've missed out on, how many big rides all my friends went on. I was like, well, my shit hurts. I guess I can't go. I just have to rest it. But the keys to success in this, what we're doing today, in any program I offer you, or like what you put yourself to, in the future, is your commitment to putting in the time and energy necessary to earn it. All right? Glute dopers earn it. That's part of our movement. You got to earn that shit. But when you do, you make it to every ride, you drop your friends, you get better results than you ever have, and you PR everything. And I like that. So, y'all ready to hear some of the 3 secrets what we're going to cover today? Yeah? This is the big 3. You ready? Who's ready? I'm ready. Staying hydrated for you, because I need to bring the fire for you. Here's secret number 1, y'all. You can identify any cycling related issue on your body through a few simple moves without leaving your living room. That's secret number 1. It's powerful. The second one, all right? You do not need to be some biological freak of nature to perform like a pro. You just don't. That's the second secret. And then the third one, you do not have to pay thousands to get the same pro level diagnostics and coaching as the best teams and riders in the country. You just don't. All right. Those secrets sound dope, right? We're going to hop into it because they're a little out there, but I'm going to tell you why. And we're going to teach you. You ready to learn? I'm ready to learn. Let's go, glute dopers. Here we go. All right. You can identify any cycling related issue on your body through a few simple moves without leaving your living room. It's true. And here's how. Ready? It requires a couple things. All right, the first one, you have to have the basic knowledge of what I call your body on bikes, all right? You gotta understand how your body on the bike interact with each other and what things start to come about, all right? There's good things that come about and there's some bad things that come about, but you gotta know that. If you don't know that, nothing else matters. That's the first thing, okay? The second thing is you gotta know what movements to test, all right? What little things to do to go, let me check this thing on my body. Oh, that's a little off. That's the third one. Know how to identify and interpret. And these are not like out of this world skills. Like if you're a cyclist, you're a smart person. You have to be in order to like even get, like I've got DI2 now, like even to figure out how to shift the damn thing, you gotta be relatively smart, right? Like you are capable of this. And then the other secret is you don't need any special equipment. I just use my phone. Who's got a phone, right? You can just take a video. Oh, cool. Like that's how we do it. And this is not bullshit. So vegan cyclist, Tyler, I never ever met him in person. In May this year, he posted a picture on Instagram of him swimming. I was like, what the heck? This guy doesn't swim. And it said something about how his knee is killing him so bad he can't ride bikes anymore. And he's like, well, we're done with that. That sucks. And I was like, nah, man, I got you. We hopped on. And because he's a 6-hour drive away, I could never touch him. I had to teach him these things, what his body's doing, what movements to do, how to interpret them, and then help him create a plan and empower him to get out of that problem and get back to riding. And like, look at like when I went up to his house in August, 4 months later, 4 months, drove up there, first time I ever met him. He took me on a ride through Yosemite where this picture was taken right there. That's Half Dome in the back. Love Half Dome. And he dropped the shit out of me. He really did. I was hurting and I was like, oh, wow. That's when I realized this is powerful. If I can take Tyler, vegan cyclist Tyler Pierce, like this dude who like knew enough but really didn't understand how his body worked with the bike. He didn't really know much about how to fix things, but only in 4 months I taught him how to do all that, and he was back to dropping me and doing all the fondos. Like that was amazing. And now he has that skill for life. When I talked to him, we just were at the Sagan Fondo. He was like, yeah, I was feeling a little bit of this. I just did the things you taught me. And like, man, I made it down here and we smashed. So I ask you this, like, imagine what it would be like for you to be able to identify and fix like any issue that came up on your body, or identify any performance limitation that you have right now from home, so you never miss a big ride and you can truly ride better than you ever thought. Like imagine what that would be like. That's how glute dopers do it. We have that. And I want that for you. So I know you're thinking like, oh, but I have to be like some biological freak of nature, like Chris Froome or Egan Bernal. These guys are just like skin and bones. They're born with an 85 VO2 max. Like, no, you don't have to be. So here's the second secret. All right. A lot of us did not win the genetic lottery. Let's be real. Okay. I'm the example. All right. I did not win the genetic lottery. Here's what I mean. I do not have a world-class VO2 max. What that is how well I was born to take in oxygen and create power. That's what that means, all right? Mine's like 62 or something, all right? Like the pro athletes, they're in the like mid-70s or 80s. So like, boom, not dealt a great hand there. The other thing, genetic lottery, was not like blessed with like a cyclist body. That's like the real skinny, long legs kind of looking people. Like I got real short, stubby legs. I carry all my body fat like right through the middle here. I kind of have to work my ass off to just stay little. I did not win the genetic lottery. Not all of us are like that, but that doesn't mean you can't perform like the pros. That's this first video right here. This was Nosco ride this year. 90 miles, 9,000 feet. Those three guys in front of me are literal professional cyclists. And there's me struggling, but hanging and riding. We're 70 miles in here on a 45-minute climb. And what does it take to do that? What we all kind of think and believe is you got to do 20 plus hours a week on the bike and have this like Spartan lifestyle where it's like eat, sleep, train, repeat. I'm sorry, like that's not sustainable, man. Like we got families, like that's my baby girl down there, Sophia. Like I gotta at least be around so she knows I exist. Right? We have families, we got jobs. Who out there? We're trying to maximize how many hours a week. We're not 20 hours a week. You maybe get like 6, maybe 10 if you get out on the weekend. But I'm telling you, you don't need to be a biological freak of nature. You can perform at any age. I'm 29 now, which is not old, but in the world of cycling, it's like, oh, when you start to like wean out, and I've worked with guys who are and riders and girls too who are much older than me, and we get them performing their best. And the secret is this: if you weren't dealt the genetic lottery, VO2 max, or the cyclist body, that's fine. You got to know what your performance limitations are, and then you got to focus your energy towards those things and make your bike body as strong as possible to go do this stuff. All right, so we can go out there, have a family, and train and ride with Peter Sagan, which actually make the break. That was crazy. Or ride in the hills at the best. Okay? So here's the third secret. This is the good one. All right? You don't have to pay thousands to get the same pro level diagnostics and coaching as the best teams and riders in the country. You just don't anymore. All right? The days of like all the secret stuff that is like really like no, it's the 21st century now. This is becoming more available, and it's becoming more available because there's no benefit in keeping a secret. My mission is to make all of you indestructible bike riders forever, not keep this secret just for the pros. So in the past couple of years since starting SoCal Bike PT, I've had the distinct pleasure of working with riders and teams from every single team that's on here. It's been kind of crazy. I've been the official physical therapist for Legion of Los Angeles. It's been a crazy experience working with vegan cyclists. Had an opportunity to work with some of the younger riders on Wildlife Generation Pro Cycling. Had a chance to work with some of the women's racers on Silence and Show Air. A couple of my friends on Rally and Elevate. And all this time working with them, I've kind of been exposed to see like the ins and outs of like the kind of backdoor, like the behind the scenes training that they do to stay healthy and ride their best. Yeah, a lot of them have the genetic lottery and they have the 20 plus hours a week, but a lot of the other stuff they do to tolerate all of that training has been kind of secret. And it's like, well, now I kind of know that. And then I am now teaching them that. And why you don't have to spend thousands is these teams have to invest a lot of time and energy and money to guarantee the success of their riders. But now I can bring that to you. So imagine with all this cool stuff, like what would you be able to do if you had the same pro level diagnostics they have, the same type of training stuff that I do with them? What would you be able to do? All right. and from the comfort of your home, what could you do? Yeah. Whoa, what could I do? Do anything you damn well want to do, right? That sounds awesome. The sky is the limit. We gotta know what to do. So, since we started so far, I laughed. Like, I've been told many, many times, I talk like I'm just going fire hose, and you gotta catch it all, information. Like, I know there's a lot going on up here, and I want to share it with all of you. So wouldn't you agree it's been times well spent so far? Yeah. Learn something, kind of retrain and go, oh, wow, like this stuff is possible. It is, right? And like, I'm honest, I can't cover everything you need in an hour webinar. I couldn't make it all day. I mean, like, even when we do team camps, I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna need like 2 days to like teach you all this stuff. You know, like we're planning the calendar next year, and like the teams we're going to work with, it's like, I need a couple days. This is a lot of cool stuff. So let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question real quick? All that stuff is cool, right? Learning how to identify your own limitations, creating like a plan, like writing your best with not having to train 20 hours a week. Like, that sounds cool, right? Well, let me ask you a question. Would you like some help with that? Would you like to be able to work with me to implement all that? Yeah, because it's a lot. Let me ask this. Is it okay if I spend about 10 minutes with you to show something really cool that I put together for you? What do you guys say? Is that all right? Awesome. Well, here we go. I've put together this thing. It's called the Glute Doping Challenge, because I challenge you all. All right? It's the name of this webinar. You knew it was coming, but here's what we're going to do. It's 21 stages, like a grand tour. Huh? Cyclists, you caught that. It's 21 stages, 21 days to master your mind, identify your cycling performance limitations, and create a custom success plan with daily missions to keep you on track, guided by me, because there's no one else better to help you with that. You already know that. This is what you need to get it done. All right? So here's what's in the challenge. Is it okay if I show you? All right? Is it okay I show you what's going to happen in this thing? So here's what you're going to get. The first is the Mindset Mastery Bootcamp. You know it to be true. Cycling is a mental sport. Training's a mental sport. Life's a fucking mental sport. You got to get the mindset mastery down, all right? You need the knowledge and the mindset training to master your bike body. That's the foundation. You need that. That will help you unlock the keys to long-term success as a cyclist. All right. Now this thing is a $299 value. All right. It's a lot. Like, to master your mind, it's a lot of value there. It's important. What you're also going to get, okay, the cycling performance diagnostic training. All right. Let's identify the actual things on your bike body that are holding you back. All right. We're going to identify your limitations truly. So, you know, I got the mindset mastery. I know I got to work on now, like down to the specific thing that's holding you back. All right. Cycling is won by millimeters, milliseconds. That all counts. You're going to know exactly what's holding you back. Okay. So you can ride faster, stronger, and longer, but without being some biological freak of nature. All right. Like, we already covered that. And from the comfort of your own home. This thing, that's a $399 value. It is. Like, when I do this with someone in person, that's how much it costs, because it is in-depth and important. All right. Here's what you're also going to get when we do the Glute Doping Challenge. The Pro Training Success Plan. All right. You got to have your mindset right. You got to know what's going on, but then you got to have a damn plan to implement it and someone to hold you accountable so you can go out there and accomplish amazing things that you are capable of. You are. All right, that's the mindset part. You are absolutely capable of accomplishing whatever you want. No one can tell you less than that. You just need to custom plan for cycling success. The same thing we do with our pros. You follow on Instagram. I'm working with them all the time. Sometimes I show them the plan. We put that together for them to make sure they can go out there and be successful day in and day out. And allow you to unlock your full potential as a rider. Like, you don't know what your full potential is yet. You have no clue. Nobody knows. But with the mindset and with the knowing what to do, the diagnostic training, and the success plan, you're going to get there. This thing, what we do is $299 value. All right? It's a lot of stuff we're putting in this thing, man. That's what we're going to do. All right? So that's the Mindset Mastery Bootcamp. That's the Cycling Performance Diagnostic Training, $399 value. That's the Pro Training Success Plan. That sucker's $997. Like, wow, that's a lot of value there, right? And if all that did was empower you to never miss a ride again, never, would it be worth it? If it helped you identify your limitations and unlock your full potential as a rider that you don't even know yet, and you can keep that forever, would it be worth it? How about this one? If it gave you the kick in the butt to start putting in the work now, you know you need to do, but you need the mindset, the training, and the plan to do it, would it be worth it? Yeah. Now, obviously, you're my people. And I take care of you. And I care about your success beyond everything else. I'm in this for you because you are me and I want to show you the way. Because you've shown me that you're the type of riders that take action. You spent the time tonight with me. Thank you. You've said, Dr. Wu, I am putting in the time. I am ready to take action. I don't make excuses. I'm a glute doper. I am the master of my fate. I know I take care of myself. I want to reach my full potential. We're going to do this whole thing for $97 today. Not $997. 97 fucking dollars. That's it. That's it. For 21 stages of taking you through, teaching you how to do all that cool stuff we covered. That's what we're going to get that. Right? So I honestly had like two choices when I was doing this thing, and I was really on the fence about it, but I'm going to tell you why. The first option was to go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible, or like $1, do it for free. But that doesn't incentivize me to really stack on the value. Like, time is a limited resource, and I want to be able to put as much time into this as possible with you. So I went with the second option. Requires a little higher investment, but in exchange, I can devote more resources to guarantee your success. Because of that, I'm limiting this to only 100 riders. That's it. Like, beyond that, and I can't serve you as much. And y'all know me, I go all in because I'm here to take care of you. All right? That's it, $97. We get started with this. It's an investment in learning how to do all these things. So remember what you're gonna get. You're gonna get that Mindset Mastery Bootcamp. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna change your mind and unlock what you're capable of out there. Yeah, all right? We're gonna teach you the Cycling Performance Diagnostic Training. All right, so you can identify your limitations you may not even know about yet, holding you back from your living room. I don't go anywhere. And you learn that skill forever, all right? Then you're gonna get the Pro Training Success Plan. The same custom planning we go through to get our top level pros. We're talking Justin Williams, talking Corey Williams, talking vegan cyclists. We're talking any other pros on all the pro teams you watch on TV. I've worked with them. This is the same plan we put together. I'm gonna show you how to do that, not just in the challenge, but how to do that to yourself beyond, because it's a skill you're gonna keep forever. Remember, this is the total value when we do this in my office or for other teams of $997. But today, right now, because you are on this webinar, it's $97. That's it for the 21-day challenge. to go in there. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. I know a bit.ly link is hard to type in, but it's in there. So I know what you're thinking. It's not for me. Like, I'm not like a racer, or not this. Like, who is this for? I'm going to tell you who it's for. For you new riders out there, I love you new riders. I love you guys because you guys have not learned all the bad shit that we do in cycling yet. Who is this for? For the new rider, you're going to fast track your knowledge gap. The old way of doing things is trial and error and hurting and not like no one guides you through this. It's like, oh, I'm going to try riding. I'm going to wait till shit hurts. And then I'm either going to give up or do nothing. No, it's going to fast track that. You're going to instantly learn how to prevent all this stuff. You're going to unlock your potential right away. You're going to know how to plan. You're going to get your mindset right from the first day so that when you fall in love with cycling, or if you already have like me, it's not a labor of love. It's a warm, loving relationship that allows you to do this for the rest of your damn life. That's my plan. And then for you experienced riders, the ones that have been in the game a while, and you've learned some, you've done some, you've done the hard way before, and the hard way sucks. Now for the experienced rider, you're going to now never have to go through the hard way again. You're going to know, you're going to have the mindset mastery. You're going to have the knowledge of how your body interacts. You're going to have the ability to diagnose and find your personal limitations and unlock all of them on the bike and off the bike forever. That's the skill that's going to allow you to go from an experienced rider to a lifetime rider. And in the process, smash on your friends. Because at the end of the day, I don't know about you, but part of it is I want to drop my buddies and I want to set personal records. So for the recreational rider, that's the new rider, but you're not fully experienced. You're like not in competition. Like your role is to, do the Saturday morning ride, maybe get coffee, ride with your significant other. You're not a racer. Like it's not this racer life. For the recreational rider, this is even more important. I work with recreational. I am a recreational rider besides when I'm not racing. And the value of being able to ride and the benefits it gets for our mental health, our physical health, our family health, our spiritual health. If that gets threatened, what are we going to do? This is for you. This challenge is for you to unlock your ability to not only enjoy recreational riding better, but guarantee you can do that for as long as possible. And for the racer, I would be remiss if I didn't cover the racers out there, because at the end of the day, I am a diehard bike racer. You are going to unlock your unlimited potential as a bike racer, okay? I've been a bike racer for 9 seasons now, and the old method of putting as many hours in a training as possible is just like the old way of doing things, and it has a breaking point. I've reached that breaking point. Good question. It's via Zoom. People are going in there checking out the coaching options. Yes, we'll talk about that in a second. It's like this. It's me and you, one-on-one, full dose. But for the racers, because I'm a racer and all my racer buddies are like, Timmy, because they're friends, why are you riding so damn well right now? And I'm like, because I got the secret. It's knowing what to practice and train on so I can go out there and ride as best as possible. There's no mystery, but there's no secret sauce behind why I'm training for only like 6 hours a week for the past 3 years. I can still go out and do pro races. All right. Check the Strava, check the results, check the pictures. I'm out there doing the pro races because of the stuff that I teach you guys in this course. And then for my lifelong cyclists, all right. One of my best friends, one of my best friend riding buddies, Big John. If you're out there, I love Big John. He's Big John because he's freaking 6'4" and he's Dutch and he's the man. So he's a lifelong cyclist. He's been doing this forever. And when he had an injury, we came back from that, teaching him how to diagnose all these problems on himself and kind of like get ahead of problems that as you get older, really kind of get you down and out. That's super powerful. And so for the lifelong cyclist, it's for you. All right. A few questions. How is this different than the Bike Body Strength program? Great freaking question. So the Bike Body Strength program was a powerful, powerful program. It did really well. It had a lot of exercise and workouts in it. But it did not have the other stuff. So there's the tools, right? There's like the exercises and me explaining how to do that, which is important. But what's missing is the why. That's the important thing. It's the mindset mastery. It's the ability to figure out on yourself, okay, is this what I'm doing the right training? The Bike by Strength one was fantastic. It was a great product, but it didn't have everything to truly give you the superpower that I have and the glute dopers have, which is not only do I know how to do all the right exercises and I have those in my arsenal, that's fantastic, but I now have the ability to diagnose and figure out any issue that comes up, whether it's with training, whether it's after long flights, whether it's after a crash. That ability is what I had to go spend 8 freaking years doing, get a doctorate in, and a lot of student debt. Let's be real. But it's 100% worth it because now I can teach all of you that same superpower. And if you already have the Bike by Strength program, you can now supercharge that for the rest of your life, which is fantastic. So great question. Great question. So all of that value, all of that, we can get started at $97. That's the offer for you guys today. It's only for you guys who are on the webinar. Oh, great question. Does this include the Bike by Strength program or should we do that first? So Catherine, I actually closed the Bike by Strength program. That's not available anymore. And here's why. I believe in always giving you guys the best possible thing I can provide you. Like that's my belief. Anything less than that is not worth your time or mine. And it's a disservice. So the Bike Body Strength program is gone forever. What we're going to do now is we're doing the glute doping challenge because I need to teach you all how to do all this stuff. And then coming soon, we're going to actually remake this very comprehensive program. It's a resource can be good forever. The glute doping program. It's the next level. So this is the best place to get started because in this challenge, I'm going to take you through 21 days, 21 stages of learning, mastering your mind, then learning how to take yourself through all the right moves to identify your performance limitations and then create a customized plan. How is it different? The Bike by Strength program, that wasn't custom. It's a standalone thing. It's just a good off-season program. And you guys are awesome for going out and doing that. And now we're going to move on to the more important lifelong skills of teaching you how to never get into a position where you rely on someone to tell you that you're broken or just ride less or rest it. Like that's the hard way that we had to go through it, but never again. Sign up for the challenge and we're going to teach you that. So now you've been on here for a while. It's about 45 minutes in. We've covered a lot of cool stuff. And now you have 2 choices. And I believe in taking action and calling out when people have 2 choices. All right? I don't coddle people. I hold you all to a high standard because we're cyclists. We choose the hard route. We could sit on a couch and binge watch, you know, whatever's on Disney Plus or join a bowling league. Like, no, we choose to go bike ride. So you have 2 choices. First option is you can do nothing. All right? You cannot take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free, by the way. Like, you get to the end of this thing and you weren't happy, email me. I'll give you your money back. I believe in getting people exactly what they want. I'll do that for you. So that's your first option. Do nothing, get nothing. Do nothing, nothing changes. Continue going on, not knowing how to unlock your true potential and not ever get injured again. Like, go, that's fine. Or you pony up this really small investment. I mean, we're talking real small. We're cyclists. Like, $97 doesn't even get you a pair of damn tires now. Now, that small investment compared to all the value you're getting in return, just give it a shot. And you know me, I'm taking you through this whole thing. I'm going to give you everything you need. And we are the first ones going through it. My goal is to serve all of you because you are my people. That's your 2 choices. Do nothing, get nothing, or take this leap of faith. Know that you're doing an investment because this is evergreen information. All right? This is not some fad that's going to go away next year. Knowing how to do this stuff will serve you for the rest of your life. That's the value in it. All right? So what choice are you going to make? Huh? What choice are you going to make? And if it works, great. Like I said, cool. You're awesome now. You're bulletproof. Yeah. you're going to learn how to implement all this stuff. If not, just ask for your money back, man. I'll give it to you. All right. Now, this is where I'm going to tell you something. Like, if you're thinking this is not going to work for me, I want to reality check all of us right here. I'm nothing special is what it says. All right. You think I am. I'm nothing special. You see that? That's me suffering. All right. I'm nothing special. I'm getting my ass dropped. I'm hurting real hard. I am just a cyclist who has a family and wants to serve all of you. And I struggle too. I'm really not even that good at bike riding. All right. I'm good at pretending like I'm good at bike riding, but I get humbled all the time by everyone. All right. I was not born a biological freak of nature. I just wasn't. All right. I have to work real hard to stay light. I'm like 15 pounds heavier in that picture. You can see the dad roll coming out. I don't have a God-given VO2 max that'll help me win the tour. I wasn't blessed with just like amazing natural strength I got to work my ass off for. I'm nothing special. All right. And I don't have all the time in the world to train. All right. Y'all that follow me on Instagram or see my life, like I'm married very happily. My wife is amazing. She's super supportive. I've got 3 amazing children, Jackson, Maverick, and Sophia. Jackson turns 5 next month. Oh my God. Maverick's 3, Sophia's 4 months old. I'm present in their lives. I'm not out there gone all day. I see them every night. I go to all the appointments. I take them to the park. Like, I don't have all the time though. I'm nothing special. But I can still drop my friends and hang with the fast guys. And that's important to me. And the only way to do that is I have to master my mind. I have to have the knowledge in order to master my bike body. I have to have these skills and abilities to diagnose and understand my limitations. And it changes week to week, to month, depending on what happens in life, and address those, and have to come up with a plan to go, now I'm going to go fix that and continue to be fast. That's what we're going to teach you. That's what the 21-day glute doping challenge is going to go through. So, and I want that for you, because the hashtag glute doper life is, you're not special, but you know here, and you have the skills, and you can put the plan together, and then you actually do it. And that's the hard part. That's why I'm starting this whole thing off with the 21-day challenge, because I want to hold you accountable to actually get it done. So, perfect time. We have a question. Tuned in late, may have missed this. Don't worry, Max, I got you, brother. Is this glute doping purely mental and intellectual exercises and working to apply them, or does it include things like sample off-season fitness programs, etc.? Great question. It's a lot of that. It's all of that. All right. It starts with the mind, but then we're actually going to do physical things. I'm going to show you how to identify your limitations through the moves. All right. If you came to my office and you paid me to do this in person, it's $400. All right. It's $399, but then I will go through that and show you and tell you and be like, cool, this is what's wrong. This is what you got to work on. You're going to get that. That's the cycling performance diagnostic and training. That's that one. Then there's the planning part. That is the, okay, well, how do we actually take what I've learned now and create a plan for myself so I can make sure that I am empowered to ride my best and not get hurt. So no, it's not all just sitting there and there's going to be a little bit of this. We're going to confront some of your false beliefs behind what your limitations are, because we all need that. At the end of the day, we got to move. Does this replace an existing coach? Oh, that's a really good question. Not directly, no. This stuff is different. I'd be hard pressed to find a coach out there that's going to teach you all this stuff, but coaches are different for every person. I have a coach, and I don't do all this because I need someone to hold me accountable and kind of help me guide my training. If I've learned one thing as an athlete over time, that you can never have too much help. I've got a coach, I've got a therapist, I've got an exercise physiologist I consult with. You can never have too much help. So does it replace your existing coach? Not directly. Unless your coach is terrible, then yes. But if they're a good coach and you like them and they help you achieve your goals, fantastic. Just consider our challenge as a coaching supplement to help teach you stuff that no one else teaches, because no one else has this stuff. Personal performance limitations. Are you talking about specifically about injuries, how you can overcome them, or talk about weaknesses and develop a plan to overcome them? That's a great freaking question. So the question is, when I talk about personal performance limitations, Is it injuries or is it weaknesses? I answer your question with a question. What's the difference? Why'd you get injured in the first place? And are your weaknesses also injuries? They're generally the same. Now, like my disclaimer said, there's no replacement for actually seeing a skilled PT like me in person or consulting with some of the coaching calls that are options if you sign up for the program. But what you will learn is how to see those threats from afar. And instead of just icing them away or hoping they don't get worse, you can go, I see you. And I got ahead of you. You can't mess up my rides because that sucks. What do we get from just the glute doping challenge versus adding the one-on-one weekly coaching? What you get with the one-on-one weekly coaching, which you guys have now kind of checked out the offer, is literally me and you one-on-one teaching you this stuff in a more intense manner than just the video trainings and the resource you're going to send out. But what you also get is you get to talk back and you get to say, hey, I've got this thing. Can you help me with that? I've got this issue. Can you help me with that? And that time is ours. Like right now, this is one to many. No, that time is ours. You get unadulterated me helping you. And trust me, I like to make sure you get helped out. All right. My goal is to make sure that you're happy and satisfied and grow. Awesome. Uh-oh. Y'all got great questions, by the way. This is why I like y'all. All right. This is why the glute dopers of the world are going to change cycling, because y'all are thinking smart. Y'all are asking the good questions. I like it. So how many sessions? So it's 21 days. That's 3 weeks. So it's 1 per week. That's 3. All right. That's 3 one-on-one, you and me, taking you through each stuff. All right. The Mindset Mastery Bootcamp, one-on-one. That's me and you. Going through the cycling performance limitation diagnostic stuff, that's me and you. All right. Going to the custom planning, that's me and you. What? Yeah, that's awesome. Like, how else are you going to get that? That's what you get it. Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm stoked to have this on too. So, dude, oh, wow, we're coming to the end of this thing. So, glute doping challenge, 21 days. When's it starting? It's starting December 2nd. And here's why. I want to get you guys through Thanksgiving. I want to give you guys, well, right now, if you're here, you can sign up for it. But I want you guys to get ready to set the time aside every day to maximize this. It's hard to start something on Monday and then be like, well, it's Wednesday, I got to travel. And then, well, there's Thursday, I got Thanksgiving. And then like, well, Black Friday, and I got to go do other stuff. Like, no, that's just going to mess you up. It's going to mess me up too. Monday, December 2nd is when we're starting the glute doping challenge. All right, another question. Here we go. Hell yeah, Jared, let's do this, my dude. I'm stoked for it. Who else is in here? Mandalorian's in the house, baby. Let's do this. Bravo. Yes, my man, you're in. We're doing this. I like it. More questions. Here we go. Is the glute doping t-shirt included? Sadly, no. I actually have a link for the shirts on Bonfire. We can get them directly. I'm still working on trying to get shirts. Like, these shirts are awesome. You guys haven't seen the back, have you? The back is actually the SoCal Bike PT logo as well. So part of the challenge, maybe I'll give some shirts away in there. Maybe I'll throw some contests in there. We can give some shirts away. But if not, you can always go to the Bonfire link, which is where the store online for the shirts are at. We can get some shirts in there too. Great questions though. Can I have paid for the one-time offer with my health insurance's health savings account? Oh, I don't even know. That's an interesting one. This is a very weird tangent, but sometimes with HSAs, they get blocked unless they're going directly from like a physical clinic. Email me after this and maybe I can actually set up something with that for you. All right, Greg, if you're out there, you asked that question, send me an email, socalbikept@gmail.com, or send me a message and I'll get you taken care of on that front. We'll figure that out together. So, all right, so what we've covered today, all right, how to figure out and identify your cycling limitations and come up with a custom plan for success without leaving your living room. Here's the answer. It's the glute doping challenge. What is it again? Let's go all the way back. It's the 21-day challenge where we're going to get the Mindset Mastery Bootcamp We're going to go in there. We're going to teach you all the things you need to know so that you can understand how your bike body works. The knowledge is one thing, but when you apply that knowledge, you are indestructible. You are a bulletproof bike rider. That's the Mindset Mastery Bootcamp. That sucker's like $299 of value when I take people through it, okay? You're going to get the cycling performance diagnostic training, a $399 value. You're going to get the pro training success plan. Well, the last one teaches you how to identify all these things on yourself. And then the other one's going to help you create a custom plan to get out of that and make it better. How long is this offer good for? So for you guys on this, we're going to close this offer up on Sunday night at midnight. That's it. And after that, we're going to block it off from then. And then when it's full, for you guys, if you're here, as long as you were registered and you're here, I will honor it. So even after Sunday, okay? But it's going to fill up. You guys, people in here, they're signing up. It's filling up. I'm sure my phone's blowing up. So we're going to keep it to a limited number so I can interact with y'all and make sure you get exactly what you need. All right? Yeah, Max, send me an email on that one. All right, okay. If we're having pain in the knee like the vegan cyclist, do you offer an online service to help us overcome the pain, develop a plan, and drop? Oh, you want to drop me? You want me to teach you how to drop me? I'll gladly. Yeah, I do. Whoever you are, anonymous attendee, my good friend, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining. I absolutely do. I have through my clinic, through SoCal Bike PT, we have online services as well. So as long as you have a computer, because obviously you're watching this, we can do that. Yeah, whoever, send me a link, send me an email, socalbikept@gmail.com, and say, hey, I was in there and I want to learn more about that. We'll get you signed up and we can start working that as well, which is real good. All right, who's raising their hand? Who's got their hand raised? Oh no, but the computer's acting up. Brian's signing up. Brian, I can't wait to get you into the challenge. It's going to be awesome, man. We're going to teach you all the cool stuff. We got some more questions coming in. Hey, what's going down, Draft Wagon? Draft Wagon. This is one of my favorite dudes, all right? All right, so case in point, I like to tell stories, all right? Jerry, is it okay if I tell your story? Your story's inspiring as shit, man. I'm going to tell you, all right? Is it okay, Jerry? Can I tell them your story? Your story is so good. Mindset. This is Jerry. Jerry's the man. Jerry is not the youngest. He's not a biological freak of nature. He's still got responsibilities. He's got family. He's got all the things. He's got all the barriers that we think you can't get over in order to unlock your potential as a cyclist. But he came to me. We started working together. And when I started working with his mind, he told me the first day, he's like, Tim, I want to go out. I want to win a national championship. And he told me all these other people that said, you can't do that. It's just not possible. So I was like, wait a minute. When I talked to him, I said, well, we don't know the limits of your potential yet. You're having some problems, but we got to go in and identify what are your performance limitations. We got to create a plan, and you just got to do the damn thing. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. And changing your mindset's the first part of that. And Jerry, was it, he called me or he sent me an email later, was like, you're the first person that has not said your dream is stupid or it's not possible. I was like, what? No, that's not how we do this. That's not what it's been. So Jerry, this is for you. I'm glad you're in. I'm super proud of you, my dude. You're awesome. Hey, what's going down? Okay, so the link, yeah, as soon as this ends, we're going to send an email out with the link. It's going to be like, hey, thanks for coming to the webinar. Here's that link so you don't forget it. And so, yeah, wanna be vegan, my dude. Another example, being vegan, being cyclist, doing in the work, riding your best. Brian, hey, where's he at? Brian, yeah, does it include some of your energy? Dude, it always includes my energy. That's the thing. Everything I do on camera, everything I write, everything I interact is all the energy. Kevin, hey, thank you, my dude. I'm glad you're on board, my brother. Stay strong. You've mastered your mindset, master your bike body. You know your limitations, and you're going to knock them down because you've got a plan, my dude. From Daddy. Great, great name. Whoever signed you with Daddy. Daddy's in. Daddy's in here. Daddy's in the house. I dig it. Questions are coming in. I like it. All right. So a couple other things. If you're on the fence, I'm going to tell you something right now. All right. Money's disposable and recoupable, right? It comes back. But tell me this, can you get back time? Can you get back time? If you spend another 3 weeks doing the exact same thing and not getting any better, and then still the exact same spot, can you get those 3 weeks back? Are you 3 weeks closer to, whatever you want to accomplish? Are you 3 weeks closer to training for that big fondo? Are you 3 weeks closer to finally doing that big bike trip? Are you 3 weeks closer to finally making the front group of the ride? I've been there. No, you're not. You're the exact same spot. You haven't done anything. But you invest like nothing, like $97. You invest that. All right. Money's recoupable. Like next paycheck is cool. I got more, like this disposable. But now you actually put in the time and you get the benefit from it. And if all you learn, if all you get out of it is you master your mind a bit, if all you get out of it is learn the skills to identify your own limitations, identify any potential injury threats, and fix them before they take you off the bike, is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's worth it. I was the very last finisher of NOSCO full route. Let's change it for next year. My hips hurt so bad. Oh my gosh, Matt's MacBook 15. Okay, where's that picture? All right, that picture on the last slide, I'm a freaking technical idiot, can't get back. All right, that picture is me suffering my damn ass off. Let's go back to it. Okay, all right, the story behind this picture. Y'all want a good story? This is for Matt. Matt, this is for you. All right, here's the difference. That's me a year ago, NOSCO ride. Dropped as hell on Deer Creek. Took me 5 hours, over 5 hours to finish that ride. I never made it through a canyon without stopping. I was 10 pounds overweight. I was like, everything was freaking hurting. Like I was really falling off the bandwagon. And I was like you. I was like, you know what? I know I am capable of a better ride. I'm capable of an amazing ride than that. So I actually took that picture, I put it on my computer, and I was like, train. And I wore the NOSCO shirt anytime I was working out to train. And I got my mind right. I used my Glute Doper SoCal Bike PT Superpower to identify my performance limitations. And then I made a plan for myself to go back and smash on NOSCO ride. All right, Matt, I want that for you. And you know what? We went back on NOSCO ride. Where was it? Oh yeah. This is NOSCO ride this year, Matt. This was me this year. Riding with my Legion crew, front group, Latigo. A climb that took me an hour and 8 minutes to do last year, I did in 43 flat this year because mastered the mind, identified my performance limitations, put together a plan, and did it. That's what I did, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do that in the challenge. So, Matt, I'm going to be a NOSCO ride. There's a special place in my heart for that. NOSCO ride 2020, Matt, we're going to ride this thing, and I want you to drop me, my dude. And kudos to you for being the very last finisher. All right? We ain't quitters out here. We take action. Ha! Hey, that's a great idea. Hey, so a question for Wannabe Vegan. How about a Sunday morning glute doping ride after the 21-day challenge? Man, would you like to get in on a ride? That'd be pretty fun. Anyone in SoCal? You know what? We'll put together a ride. I never need an excuse to go ride with my people. That would be pretty awesome. Matt, I'll see you in the challenge, my dude. We're going to get it, brother. All right? You're not going to be dead last. Peter, how long are the one-on-one Zoom sessions? They're going to be dependent. So I'm going to block like 30 to 45 minutes. And when I say 30, 45, like I usually say 30, but then I talk a lot, as you notice. So if we need more time, I go to 45. But they're 30-minute sessions, one-on-one. But I tend to block 45 in case I talk a lot, which I do. Because if you have questions, I want them answered. And I don't want to be like, okay, all right, shut up, I got to go. Like, that's just fucking rude. And I wouldn't do that to you. So with the sessions, my time and your time is valuable. I want to make sure that you get exactly what you want. So Peter, that's how long they are. They're 30 minutes, but they're really a little bit more if we need the time to, all right? And if we knock it out in 30, fuck yeah, let's move on. But if not, I want to make sure you get what you're taken care of. And that's why I limit it to so many people that can do the coaching stuff. Because there's only so many hours in the day. And if all 100 of y'all signed up for the coaching stuff, it's like, well, that's 100 divided by 2. That's 50 hours a week. Okay, that's a problem. I can't do that. I want to make sure you get as much value as possible. All right, Matt, you're on board. Hell yeah, I'll see you in the glute doping challenge. All right, so I know what you're all thinking now. Okay, it's like, all right, I'm on the fence still. I don't know if it's for me. I'm going to tell you, this is absolutely for you. I don't care if you're a brand new rider and you bought your bike yesterday, which I hope you did. Hold on, where's my cup? There you go. I don't know if you bought it yesterday or you have 10 bikes and you just want to ride them all and be amazing. This is for you. You're going to absolutely learn something along the way that you're going to keep forever. Brian's in. Hell yeah, my dude. Get in here. All right. Woo. So let me tell you something. Now that we're kind of getting to the end of this thing, remember when I talked about the hard way? Okay. Where stuff starts to go wrong, goes a little sideways, and you go to the Google, you try to fix the stuff yourself, and it's keeping you off your bike, and you're not able to go ride, and shit starts to hurt. And then you go see your doctor, and they're like, well, just don't ride as much. And it's like, those people have all the power. Like, I'm going to tell you something, and this is not a popular opinion as a physical therapist who works on our side of the fence. Like, it is not your fault at all that you are unable to do this stuff and that I'm here. It's not your fault. All right. Like, we as the healthcare providers of the country have failed you as cyclists, and you deserve better. How many times have you gone to try to get help and it's like a bunch of, 80-year-old grandmas around with their hip pain, and it's like, I'm a cyclist, I'm an athlete. Like, I go and ride freaking mountains all the time. And I'm in here and like, no, this isn't effective. Like, it has failed you. It failed me. And as a frustrated as shit cyclist and consumer, I had to do the hard way. All right, where's the hard way? You want to see the hard way? Y'all remember the hard way? Oh my God, where's the freaking hard way? It's crazy when I was making this for y'all and I go back and look at the hard way, like, this is what I went through to get to this point, all right? This was my 10-year journey to get to this point now where I'm faster and stronger than ever and have this SoCal Bike PT superpower, all right? 10 years of suffering and then 8 years of school to get to the hard way. And now I want to give you the easy way. And you can do it without even leaving your living room, all right? Like, that's what we're going to get for you. So it's us, the glute dopers, the cyclists who don't lay down and quit, the ones who master our mind, master the knowledge and ability to take care of our bodies. We know how to identify what's holding us back, whether it's the tiniest little thing in the middle of a ride or if it's after a crash. Like, we know how to do that. And then even better, we know, our glute dopers know how to put together a plan to fix it. So we're bulletproof bike riders. Corey, question. How many times a week do we talk? Okay, on the coaching things, they're weekly. So it's one time a week. One time a week. They're one-on-one. Like I told Peter, they're 30 minutes. Maybe more if we need it, because I want to make sure you get taken care of. Let's be real. I talk a lot, and I want to teach you a lot. Oh, great question, Corey. Now, daily, the stages of the 21-day challenge. It's not hours, bro. It's not hours, Corey. No, we're not spending hours doing this. We got lives, man. We gotta go ride bikes. We gotta go to work. We gotta take care of the family. We don't have time for that. What we do have time for, we make the time for, 20 to 30 minutes max. Because that's the other secret. If y'all still on here, who's still on here? The rest of y'all still on here? That's the secret. It doesn't take hours a day. It doesn't take hours a week. It takes 20 to 30 minutes a day. You make that time. You get in the habit for the 21 days of mastering your mind, learning all the things you need to do to unlock your potential, coming up with the plan. And then guess what? You guys want to hear the ultra super secret I haven't told anyone? Because we put in that 20 to 30 minutes a day, after 21 days, you've developed a habit. That's right. Anyone that plays in the world of behavior science and stuff like that and psychology, how long does it take to actually form a habit? It takes 21 days. That's right. Dr. Wu's on the trickery to make you guys indestructible. 21 days, 20 to 30 minutes a day of learning, implementing, doing. And then when it's done, you now have a habit. You now have the vehicle, the time in your day, that 30 minutes a day, you already started doing it. You have the mindset mastery. You have the cycling performance diagnostics to identify anything that you need to work on. You have the ability to custom plan, and now you have a plan. And then you go execute. And guess what? I'm going to help you execute too, because we're going to the top. Glute Doper's taking over the cycling world. I'm going to take you with there. Crystal, well, I need to buy additional equipment like those thigh rubber bands I see a lot. Yeah. Yes. That's a tool that everyone should have. You own a helmet? Everyone owns a helmet as a cyclist, right? Everyone needs bands. We're going to make some glute doping bands with like actual official things on it. I'm working on it right now, but until then, we're going to use the bands that I currently use. I even have my band right here. It's on my desk. I'm so addicted. All right, so yeah, just a little bit of that. We're going to learn all that cool stuff. You're going to kill it. All right, coming back in. Hey, Eric, my dude. Thank you. Got to bounce, brother. Thank you so much for your time. Everyone's in here. Matt, yeah, man, we're going to need bands. Bands are like having your helmet, man. You just got to have one, all right? Yeah, right, Max, don't regret it. You're not going to regret it, all right? Like I said, at worst, you learn something that is evergreen. You keep forever. That's what we're going to do. That's fantastic. And Leo, being a glute doper is a mindset, all right? I came up with the idea for glute doper. Leo had a question. I said, I hope to be a glute doper. You know what? The mindset of knowing that I am empowered to take care of myself and I am possible of anything I want to because I have the capacity, the skills, the training, and the knowledge to identify my own limitations and then put together a plan to solve all them suckers. That's what a glute doper is about. And a lot of band work because booty strength is prime and we like that. All right? But remember, it's not your fault that we've got to this point. All right? It's us, the glute dopers, who are empowered to do all this versus all the other healthcare providers, trainers, other cyclists who say, oh, you're just not meant for that. It's us versus them. And the us side of us, we know this is possible, all right? We know this is possible because we've taken Tyler through this. It's possible. We know this because I've taken myself through it the hard way. You get to do the easy way. We know it because it works for the people whose literal jobs and careers depend on the ability to be glute dopers up here, master their mind and body, master the skills and abilities to identify their own problems, their own limitations, put together a plan to tackle them. They have the highest stake. It works for them. It's going to work for you. All right? So I know what you're also thinking. If you're on the fence, like, I don't know if I should join. Like, this sounds cool. Like, seems hard. Well, I'm telling you something. Old habits die hard. And if you've gotten to the point, like we've all been there, I've been there, where you've reached a plateau and you're not getting any better. Or you ride and ride and ride and just things keep getting worse. And you're out of options. And I'm telling you, those old habits of just doing the same thing, it's not effective. Those old habits die extremely hard. But this is the vehicle. It's going to take you out of those habits and teach you and hold you accountable and get you to the point where you don't have those old habits anymore. You have a new habit that's empowered you to learn and master your mind and have the ability to identify your own limitations and then go out there and crush them and accomplish whatever you want to. So let those old habits die hard. Sign up for the Glute Doping Challenge and join me as we make the 100 people in this program bulletproof bike riders. Make them glute dopers. Is the Glute Doping program delivered via weekly videos? So the Glute Doping Challenge, the 21-day challenge we're doing, is going to be in 2 formats, all right? All right? The first format, there's going to be a members area where all of the content by each day, it's going to be sent out. Like, hey, it's day one. Here's what you got to do. Here's what you're going to learn. Here's the trainings. Here's what we're going to get awesome today. And then for this first group, for the first people that I'm taking through this, I'm actually going to also set up a private Facebook group with just us, because I want to know, I need to know, I need to interact with you to know exactly where your head's at, where your abilities are at, what you're struggling with, what you need help with. Start building this glute doper community, all right? Cycling is sometimes a very, very lonely world, hours training by yourself, but it doesn't have to be that way. That's why we go to group rides. That's why we join teams and why we join clubs. So we're going to have a private Facebook group too. And my goal with all this is to serve you guys. And I'm sure you figured out by now, I'm pretty damn passionate about making sure y'all get taken care of. So yes, Glute Doping Challenge is going to be lit. We're going to take you through it. And along the way, you may make some new friends. You make some new riding buddies, some fellow glute dopers who get it. They get it, all right? They're not looking for the easy way out. They're not looking for like, oh, this expensive ass one little thing is going to unlock all of my riding potential. I'm going to get, the ceramic pulley wheels, and that's going to unlock me. It's like, no, man, that's cool. What really will do that? Mastering your mind, learning and mastering the knowledge of how your bike body works, learning, mastering, and owning the ability to identify your cycling limitations, and then creating a plan and executing it. You develop that skill, that superpower that I had to do the hard way. Do you remember the hard way slide? I'm going to go look at this. Was the hard way. Yeah, that sucked. But now you get to do the easy way. Right? Absolutely. Now, you're still on, you're on the fence, or anyone on the replay you're watching it, like, I'm going to tell you something else. Information alone is not enough. All right? How many times have we gone and just read something on the internet about fitness or nutrition or how to fix our own whatever? You Google, like, how do I fix my knee pain? You read it, you get the information, but then you don't do anything. Guilty. This guy. 100% guilty. You've done that too. Because we're human. And information alone is not enough. If it was, we would have all read all the things we need and know everything. So if information is not enough, what is enough? What is the key to actually achieving your goals, unlocking your potential? I know you're saying it, you're going, accountability, some guidance. Dr. Tim Wu providing those things to you. Having structure. Having community. Having a goal we can all strive to. Having a culture, the glute doper culture. Information alone is not enough. But when all of us, when we have the accountability, so I'm going to hold you accountable. When we have the training, when we have the community, when we have the guidance to keep you on the path, then all of a sudden, now you actually achieve something. That's why, no, information alone is not going to be good enough. No, I'm not just going to send you something to read and be like, cool, now I'm bulletproof. Right? That's the motivating shit, Matt, because it's the truth. And that's part of the mindset training is you all have untapped potential and greatness within you. And that's not some hokey shit. All right? The limitations to what you're capable of are only in your mind. That's the first part. But once you start realizing, oh, you know what? Those walls, those limitations are gone. You have the information. But then what do you need? You need the skills and abilities next. You need the abilities, the training. That's the cycling performance diagnostic training. That's, okay, now my limitations are gone. Now I can identify the real reasons why I haven't achieved those things, and now what I need to achieve these other things. And then there's the plan. There's making the plan, and then we're going to go execute it. We're going to make the plan in this. And the skills of knowing how to unlock your mind, keep that forever, bro. Like once I had my mind opened up and we went out there, started riding better, we started SoCal Bike PT, we started this glute over movement. We're doing this. You think I thought I'd be on a webinar today with you amazing people teaching you? I had no clue. Those limits were in my mind. But when I had someone guide me through taking those away and then giving me the tools and then holding me accountable, information alone is not enough. It's the information age. You can find anything on Google, but we don't do it. I can go find anything on Google. We don't do it because we need accountability. Glute doping challenge, 21 days, 21 stages of accountability, guidance, training, motivating. Yeah. Motivation from accountability, community, and the tools. And Matt's in, and Matt understands it. You need all of it. And that's why I said, ready? I'm going to go back. Okay, ready? I told you. What makes this different? This is not some get fit quick scheme. This is not drop 10 pounds tomorrow. This is not, instantly buy this thing for your bike and get 2 more watts and that's what I'm going to do. Like, no, this is evergreen. And evergreen means you learn it, you own it, you do it, you keep it forever. You can repeat that. All right. Life is long. And I want you to be able to continue to be writing your best all of that life. Crystal's in. Crystal's a glute doper. Crystal is someone who takes action, someone who is the master of their own fate, someone who doesn't lay down and says, oh, I guess I'm not cut out for this bike riding thing because someone told me to. Crystal takes action. Action drives results. Results allow you to go do whatever it is. How about this? Okay, who's left on here? All right, I'm going to tell you this. If you knew you could train, you could ride as much as possible and know you could never get injured and you could identify any threats to your bike riding and just go, no, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. You could try and ride and train as much as you want without ever getting injured. Let me ask you this. What could you accomplish? What would you be able to go do? Think about that. What would you be able to accomplish? Put it in here. Matt said, was it Matt? Yeah, it was Matt. He said, let's change my NOSCO ride experience next year. I don't want to finish last anymore. I want to finish in the front. Go flex on Ryan Steers at NOSCO. You know what? I want to flex on Ryan Steers at NOSCO. Give me another year. We're going to go flex on them together. Well, you know what? I've told a few people this. Can I tell you? Do I have your permission to tell you what I want to do? Knowing that I can train and ride as much as possible and not get injured? Huh? Live the glute doper life to the fullest and reach my untapped potential. You know what I want to do? Can I tell you? Okay. I want to go race the Redlands Classic, baby. That's a big boy professional stage race. That's right. 2021. That's my goal. It's big. That's the mindset. The limits used to be, too old. 29, it's too old to train for that. Not good enough to have enough time. Nah, man, I'm showing it. Doing the glute doper life. We're getting there. It's just not gonna happen. Yeah. But now, I said, fuck that. We got the mind mastery. We've got the ability to identify any performance limitation. I know I'd go training, I'd get back, performance limitation check, do the things. Okay, this is my chink in my armor. I gotta hold that up so that I am indestructible, move forward and create the plan. All right, here's what I gotta do. I do that to myself when we move forward. we don't get injured. We can do training blocks. We can go do the big rides. We can go drop Daniel Redemption on Nosco ride. But I'm telling you, Daniel, you're in the chat. What could you accomplish? What would you do if you knew you could never get injured and train as much as possible and go out there? I have a guess what it is. Huh, Daniel? Is it Ironman World Championships, baby? That's the kind of goals I'm talking about. But those are the kind of things that we need to start thinking about. We all have experiences on the bike that we want to go out there and do. And there's limitations holding us back. Some of them are up here. A lot of them are. That's right, 70.3 worlds, baby. We got to get these limitations out of here. We got to identify and get the limitations out of here. We got to make a plan. And my goal with the 21-day glute doping challenge is to teach you that. So if you haven't already, go sign up. We're seeing all the people sign up here. There's gonna be my fellow friends from across the world on the replay signing up. It's only 100 spots. When that sucker's full, it's full. You missed out. And I don't know when we're gonna do the next one because I'm gonna be too busy taking all of you through the glute doping challenge and giving you so much fucking value in this thing that you're gonna go, wow, he should have charged more. But I'm not, because this is where I wanna start you. Because this is where we start the journey to becoming glute dopers. Go tuck your kids into bed, Brian. I'm proud of you. Go be a good dad. That's what glute dopers do. We balance life. We balance training. Cheers from Nova Scotia. My waters, we're gone. All right. Hell yeah, Brian. Brian's in the challenge. You're in the challenge. Here we go. So I'm going to end it with this. We've been on this for an hour and a half so far. We've covered a lot of cool things. I've shown you how to do this, how to go in and the secrets behind all the things that are holding you back. Like, you can identify all of these limitations yourself. You don't need to be a biological freak in nature. You don't have to pay thousands. All right. You're going to get all the value. Where's all the cool ass shit? Look, we're going to get the mindset mastery boot camp. We're going to take you through that. We're going to get this fixed. We're going to go through and teach you the cycling performance diagnostic training. We're going to give you the skills to identify your limitations. Then we're going to teach you the pro training success plan, how to create a plan to maximize your time and energy so that you can be indestructible and not look like this on your next ride. This is a rough day. This was bad. I don't want this day for any of you ever again. And I never want it for me. And living the glute doper life through the glute doper challenge is how we're going to do that. So go in there, get signed up. I'm going to drop this link back in here for you all. You're going to catch it on the replay. If you're on here live tonight, you're going to be able to sign up until it's full. If you catch it on the replay, I don't know, man. Get after it. 100 goes fast. I haven't checked how many are going, but after this, I'm going to check and make that decision. So thank you to all of you. I want to say you could have been spending your time doing anything else tonight. It means the world to me. It truly does, because time is the most valuable resource. It's not replenishable. We have to be very, very specific about how we spend our time. So thank you for spending that time with me today. It truly is an honor to serve all of you. I wake up every day extremely grateful that I get to live my purpose. I get to live my purpose to make the most bulletproof bike riders on the planet and end all this bullshit pain that you guys have in your lives and make you all glute dopers so that you can truly get, and this sounds hippie shit, but it's truly get self-actualization out of the bike. Because for me, it saved my life. It's defined my relationships. It's defined my ability to take care of my body. And I had to go through the hard way to learn how to do that myself. And now I'm going to teach that to you. And we're going to do it together. December 2nd is when it starts. 21-day glute doping challenge. Signups are going fast. Corey's on board. I don't know how many are left. I'm going to go check it right now. You're going to get an email. It's going to have the registration link. Don't get dropped. Don't miss out. Your excuses, you don't have any. We already got all those excuses out of the way. You just have to take action. You're a cyclist, you know this. You don't put in the work, you don't get the result. This is how we put in the work as quickly and as smart as possible, and we're gonna do it together. So, I am now gonna go and be a dad, and then wake up tomorrow and start this glute doper life all over again. So, for all of you that joined in, thank you so much for spending the time with me. I am proud of you for making the decision to come on tonight. I am proud of you for signing up. And I am super grateful and look forward to serving all of you in the 21-day glute doping challenge. Dr. Tim Wu, SoCal Bike PT, out.